What is up? Ignore the bed creaking. Trust me, I hear it too. But today, I think we're going to build a Lego Nissan Skyline R34. Is it the GTR version? Yes, the GTR. From Too Fast, Too Furious. Just because I think this might be kind of down my alleyway of wanting to do car videos and stuff, but obviously not being able to afford that makes that kind of difficult. So hopefully this will be in that alleyway where I can do car content and not have it be ridiculously expensive. I got packet 1 sitting in here, so obviously you know what we got to do. We got to start off with making Paul Walker himself. Put Paul Walker's head on, give him his beautiful, luscious hair, and then somewhere in here is his legs. Where did I put his legs? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't find his legs, and we're 2 seconds into this. Alright, let me dump this out so I can maybe see everything all at once. No shot, they did not give me Paul Walker's legs. My brother in Christ. What? Are you serious? Are you for realsies right now? Oh, okay. I don't see Paul Walker's legs in here. This has got to be a joke. Okay, well, I guess for now, until I can open my eyes enough to see later, we will skip right past Paul Walker's legs, because I guess they're not that important. That sounds horrible to say. We'll start with this. We will go this and one of these. Put it down in the bottom right there. And then we'll get a couple of these rounded off ones. I need 3 of those. And we will line these up across the bottom over here, all the way across. Per the instructions. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and get these, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get these 2x6s right here and put them on the bottom. Cross it like so. And like so. Again, per the instructions. Then we will get more of these other rounded off gray ones that we just had and put them across the bottom also. Same spot, other side. So we'll just go ahead and find the other 2 here, wherever the flip they're at. There's one. And oh, wait, guys, we found Paul Walker's legs. Haha! Yay! Paul Walker's now finished. Look at that. We now have a beautiful Lego Paul Walker. Awesome. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Now, can we find that other gray piece? That other gray piece. That one. Yeah, guys, I really have bad eyes. I swear, y'all are probably in the comments flaming me right now. Hey, yo, stupid, it's right there. And I'm like, I can't see. Oh, there it is. And then, yep, we'll put that right there. Now we grab 2 of these blue ones. And what? One of... No, not that one. Where'd it go? this one. Now we take that, we go across from that blue one, put that right there, and then we take these two blues, one goes there, one goes there. Now we need this blue 2x4, and that can go right there. And we also need a black, extra tall 1x1 goes right there. Oh yeah, that was uncomfortable, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta scoot down a little bit. Alright, take this gray 2x2 and two more of those same ones that I just used. No, not this one. This one. And where's the other one? Nope, that's not it. This one. There we go. Oh, I need two of these. No, not this. This. Ooh, maybe I can get this over here in the shot a little bit. There we go. Put that right there. That right there. And then that there. With that one right there. I swear, someone needs to get a there counter in this freaking video. I would do it, but that's a lot of editing. That's a lot of editing. And I do not have those abilities. Actually, I might do it. I might do it. There's a small chance that I might do it. I might do it. Ignore that voice crack. Alright. And those ones go right there. Extend that front end a little bit. Grab this yellow 1x4. Looks like it connects those two right there. Now I need two more of these black extra tall 1x1s. Of course they go in the corners over here. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, let me go back a couple instructions here. Oop, I need to put another one of those. One of these gray ones over here on this side. I almost missed that, and that would have thrown me off in much later future steps. Alright, there we go. Now we get to go back. Now I need two right angles. And these get to go, right here? Yeah. And then, is it these ones? Yeah. These clear ones get to go there. And one right there. And then I need this little white axle piece. And I need the other one wherever the heck I just put it. The white little axle piece, where'd you go? Where doth Master Dobie be? Okay, well I guess I can only find one for now, but that's sort of fine, I guess. So we just put that into there. Okay, it's not sort of fine, I need the other one now. There it is. Put it, there you go, other side. And then I get to take this and put it under there like that. Now we're getting somewhere. It's getting to look a bit like a car. I say that only because it has axles on it. Alright, now I need 6 of these blues. What? That goes, yeah. Alrighty. Sorry for the little cuts and stuff. It's gonna happen. I'm recording with my old phone. Doesn't have much storage. Anyways, move on before I run out of storage. Explaining storage. Put my 1x1 clear blue onto this fender. Take the fender. Stamp it on there. I'm assuming I gotta, do the same thing for the other side. Grab my 1x1, put it again front, then we put it on the other side here. Bam. Paul Walker, how you feeling about this R34? Feeling pretty good? Cool. Good, because you didn't have a choice. Now, we grab a couple more 90s tiled. We need the tiled ones. Where is another one? Do I only need one? No, I need two. I need two of them. There it is. And then two 2x1 of these. Now, it's not exactly super clear on where to put these. Oh wait, no. I just needed one of those. Okay. So, that goes there. Yeah. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Blue one goes over top of that yellow, and another yellow disappears into this car. Okay, cool. Then we grab this 1x3, put that there, grab another 1x3, put that there. Now, let's set that down because it's time to make the front bumper. We're going to grab this 1x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, right? 2. Yeah, okay. So where's my 5 at? 1x5. There it is. Grab this 1x5. And then this weird looking, okay, I wish they got the colors more accurate in the book. That there. And then a couple of these gray ones here. Put these on the sides facing outwards. Like that. And then we grab, oh wait, no, hold on, sorry. I mean, yes, but no. First we need to click these blue ones into them. Then we can put these on there. These on there. Come on. There, yeah, like that. And then now we can put that on there. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we got that. Grab these weird looking yellows and face them away from that raised edge on there. We grab this and its other one, and then two clear blues. We hang these ones off the edge there, and come on, click on there. There. Put that there. And there. Make sure it stays seated on there. Grab a couple more of these ones. Okay. Orientate this how they have it in the picture. Bam. Bam, got it, cool. Keep that same orientation and then grab these weird sloped ones. Where's my other sloped one? There it is. Do the same thing, other side. We need the strange one, and then we need another 1x5. Another 1x5. I love how I just pushed a 1x5 off. Are they all 1x5? Oh my gosh, they're all 1x5s. I was counting it as a 1x6. What a novice. Rookie mistakes, rookie mistakes. And then we grab another one of these. Put it there. Grab a 1x2. There. And where is, there it is. Gray 1x1 dot. I don't even know what to actually call that. Let me grab another 1x5. Place that on top. Get a couple more of these ones. And put them on the bottom of these sloped ones. I gotta find 2 more slopes. No, sloped ones are my enemy here. Enemy number 1. I can't find my sloped ones. This one. Put that there. And then what? Like this? I'm gonna say it's like that. Right? Did I have that on the wrong direction? Wait, what? How did I do that? How did I put that on the wrong direction? Dude, I followed the instructions. Okay, guess I did that wrong. Put that there, put that there, and then put that right there. Which then means I've got to flip this around like that, right? Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we find our other sloped piece. There it is. Then another one of those and put it like that. Bam. Now I've got that part done. Needing that to fit in there. And I do believe that's my exhaust. So we put that there. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking exhaust tip. And then put this up onto there somehow. Alright, I did the bumper off cam. Just because the instructions, oh goodness, were not seeming very clear to me. So I did it off cam. So now I have this, and I guess I can put it on my car somehow. Via the clips that I installed earlier. It's kind of cool, also kind of strangely not connected. Now we flip to the next page, and we grab another one of these, and this is probably what's going to solve our not connected issue. Boom. Now that's pretty well connected. There we go. Now, grab 2 of these. Now we're gonna try this new tactic where I have it over here. Hopefully it'll make it a little easier for you guys to even see what I'm doing, and it'll allow me to see when I run out of storage, before I run out of storage. Alrighty, so I gotta figure out here. Looks like I need 2 of these. Yes, and these clip onto the red brake light dots, it looks like. Kind of, in my opinion, not a secure way to attach those, but I'm sure here in a second there will be something that finishes attaching those. Now, put the license plate on there. Of course, it didn't say to put a sticker on it yet. Nope, now it says put a sticker on it. Well, I'm going to put stickers on it off cam, just so I'm not wasting time here. Nobody gets to make fun of my sticker placement. Obviously, not going to be the greatest, but it is what it is. And you know what? It'll work for this. Alright, now I need to take this weird one and this, and line it up like so. So it's like this. And I need a red dot. No, not the scope type. And put that like that. And I can place this on this side, it looks like, right there. I would assume I do the same thing. No. Okay, I'm not doing the same thing for the other side. Not yet, anyways. Now I get to do this piece up here, and this weird other piece with the corner cut off down here, but turned like that. So it fits like that. Now I gotta put a couple more stickers on this one. Alright, now we do the other side. So we need another one of those. This tripoded one and a red dot. And again, no, not the scope. That would be too fun if it was the scope. Put those like so. And then of course the red dotted one still goes right there. And then, as y'all would expect, goes bada bing bada boom. Now we get in the rear end of a car, it looks like. Kind of like that look, actually. That's kind of cool. Again, wish it was a little more securely attached right now, but it looks kind of cool. And then, of course, I need the same corner piece that I just had for the other side. Grab that corner piece, and then the other cut off corner piece, wherever it's at. I'm looking, I promise. I just ain't seeing it right now. Yeah, I do need it. Okay. I'm just making sure that I wasn't, like, just guessing and stuff. Alright, well. There it is. Gonna put some stickers on it real fast. So, get that done. And then, of course, again with this one, that goes there. And this one comes in, going right there. Now we need whatever the heck that piece is. And 2 1x1 clear white dots. And not clear white dots, clear blue dots. And get those in frame, maybe. This goes right there. And then these blue ones sit down there. Get those seated a little bit better. And then, yeah, right There. So those are sitting there. I need this black piece. And this goes across the top, it looks like. Up there. And I need 2 gray tiled 1x1s. Okay. Really, come on. Why do I always have to do this? Seemingly not be able to see it, and then in 10 seconds I'll be able to find it. Oh, would you look at that? Bam. Right on cue. Now I need a couple more clear blue 1x1s. And this one goes up there. This one goes there, it looks like. And then these grade 1x1s go right there. Go right there. On these posts up here. So it goes there and there. Now we grab 2 flat 1x1 black ones. We got those. And then 2 of these. Now we're going to put these right there, like that. Same for this one. Twist it so it falls down in there. And then these are going to go on top of these clear blue ones over here, facing inwards on the car. I'm assuming this is the beginning of the seat, but I have no real idea. Now we need 2 of these, and then 2 1x2 clears. This goes there, there, and bam, and bam. Hey, you know what? It's taking the shape of a car, especially from back here. From up here, it still looks a little rough, but hey, it's getting there. Now we need 2 of those. Whatever the heck this piece is. These go open ends facing outwards on those 2 blue ones right there. Like open end of the logo, Lego logo piece thing, that open hole right there instead of the closed hole at the top. You can kind of see it in that bit. And then grab 1 blue 1x2, and then 2 extra tall 1x1 black ones. These go right there on each side. And this goes right in the middle of these 2. Alrighty, now I need to get this piece and a gray 1x1. Put that on there. And same for another one. Here, do this off cam. There we go. Get a piece looking like that now. I'm going to take these. Let me smush them up here. And there. And then we're getting close to being done with package 1. Which will not be the end of the video. It'll just be the end of my night for tonight. So, you guys won't get this whatever day I'm recording it. Which would be the 18th, 17th, 18th, I don't remember. There's that. Do that there. And now I get to take these ones and put these right there. And right. Oh, don't drop it. Nope, I'm dropping pieces. There. Alright, now we grab two of these 2x2 flat tiles. And one of these, 1x3 flat tiles. And place them across the back of the bumper over here. That goes there. That goes there. And that one goes there. There, that's finishing the look of that up. And it strengthens that a little bit, like I was complaining about earlier. I knew Lego had a plan for that. Now we grab 4 of these sloped little buggers. I was starting to wonder where those went. Turns out these go across the side over here. Okay, cool. So, right there. Right there. Bam, and bam. Cool. Really starting to come along, especially in the rear end over here. Front's got a long ways to go, but there is a whole second package. Now, grab 2 gray tiles. And another 1x5 that I thought was a 1x6. Oh, wait, no, we need the 2 of them. The other 2 of them. Okay, cool. Looks like I placed these right. Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna say it right there. Bam. And squish. With the gray tile going in between those. Get that camera up a little bit farther. Maybe you could see a little more. But yeah, right there. Grab one of these really long flat tiles. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Whatever these pieces are. And of course I gotta put a decal on here. So I'll get that done. Bam! There we go. Got that all done up. Now, we're gonna have to make sure that I do this correctly via the instructions here. So then I don't have this tread mark facing the wrong direction by the end of this. Now, line these up all the way across the bottom. I do believe that is correct, and it does look like I am correct. Oh, do I got to do that twice? Wait, hold up. Yeah, okay, I somehow completely skipped a page, so I gotta make the other one. But thankfully, once I make the one, it's just the same thing, just other side. So, clip this on like
that. And then the other side will appear on there. And 3, 2, and 1. And there you go. That is the other side done up. Looking pretty snazzy, if I does say so myself. And that is the end of packet 2 for today. By for today, I mean for me, not for the video. And of course it comes with what you hope is extra parts. So there's gonna be, get the wrench in Paul Walker's hand. There's going to be the end of my first part. Obviously, one half of the video for you guys. Oh, dude, that exhaust tip kind of looks sick. But yeah, otherwise, there's packet number 1. Looking pretty schnazzed up. Obviously, the second packet will get this thing looking a little more right. So, there we go. I mean, there's what we get to look forward to versus what we have right now. And it's getting there. Oh, it's getting there. Now, for any of you guys who may be wondering, no, this is not my first one. Because, you know, obviously you probably don't just pick up the habit of building Legos without having done one. And I did one. Oh, I did one. Matter of fact, I did the McLaren F1 car. I'd say it turned out pretty alright. And for all the, you know, whatever ADHD people out there like me, I took the time to line the Pirelli logo up with the Google Chrome logo on all of these tires. So they all are matched correctly. Oh, and I just, oh no, I knocked a piece off. This, ladies and gentlemen, why you gotta be delicate with these things, I swear. Someone's gonna tell me, oh, you should have just super glued it. I know. There, and just put it back on. Alright, but yeah. And yes, I have him wearing his hair. For some reason, that makes me feel better having him wear his hair than the helmet. Even though I know it's not nearly as safe. That's how I feel about it. Oh, those 2 tires were lined up perfect till I hit that one. But yeah, otherwise, there's the Formula 1 car that I did that's got me into these. No, I'm not a Formula 1 watching guy, viewer, not watching guy, viewer. I just happened to see this one at discount at Walmart, and I thought, you know what the heck, it seems kind of fun, so I picked it up, and it was fun, so it led me to buy, obviously, this R34 from Too Fast, Too Furious, and then I also bought this F40, and then I also bought the Mustang Dark Horse. So we got a couple of possible videos if you guys, you know, like seeing the content of me building this. So without further ado, I will, you know, end packet 1 here and skip into packet 2. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, I should be good to go here. I'm trying a new setup here. I'm trying the, you know, obviously overhead cam. We'll see. I guess everything might be a little upside down for you. If I was smarter, I would do it better. But I'm not. So, we're going to go ahead and, I guess, jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Paul Walker. Jump into bag 2, which is funny because there's 2 bags in bag 2, so isn't that like bag 2 and 4? I don't know. Oh wait, no, there's a 3rd bag, so that's like 4 and 5. And it doesn't tell you that they're in like the other bags, so I'm gonna just dump them all into one file here. And then actually I'm probably gonna not even keep them in the bucket. Which would be, you know, probably pretty wise. if I kept them in this bucket, but digging around in a bucket, that doesn't sound very fun. Get here. So, yeah. Alrighty, I guess I need to find out where I need to be. Let's see, it seemed like it was page like 47? No, 48 is where I started. There we go. Alrighty, now we get to, I get to start off with that piece. And this, and wherever the other axle piece is. Wow, that's probably really close. Hold on, let me check. Wherever that other axle piece is. I need to get another overhead light of some kind for future videos. But for right now, this will be just good enough to get you guys this footage, I guess. We're going to take that and clip it right there. Now we're working on the front end, baby. We're putting this car together. Alrighty. Put that in there. And then, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1. That's not a 6 by 1. That's not a 6 by 1 either. Does it actually have? Do I have a 6 by 1 in here? I don't see anything that long. It's just one wide. Oh, that's why, because they don't know how to. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, hold on. Now I gotta go back to my old parts back here, because I guess I'm missing a part. And I will show you guys in a second once I grab it. I'm missing one of these 1x1 black ones. I go right there. Wait a minute. It's an extra tall 1x1 black. There we go. There. Got the extra tall 1x1 black piece. We're going to put that right up and in there. And that should be good there. Now we put this other 1x1 away. Set my parts bag off to the side. And we're going to, as much as it kind of pains me to dump this all out and make a mess, I'm going to do it anyways. And of course I've got, what, another exhaust tip. I didn't need another exhaust tip, did I? And another one, because I've still got one right there. I don't know. Guess we'll find out here in a little bit. Oh, there it is. The 6x1. Cool. Now we can finally put that right there. And then we get this weird right angle piece that is totally out in the open and obvious. Oh, we need two of them. Dang it. There it is. And then these will go across the front. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Like so. And we need this and this and one of these. There's a pink rose? What? Why is there a pink rose? Excuse me? Okay, we're gonna find that out hopefully here in a little bit. I hope to God there's an extra pink rose at the end of this. But not that. I need the long black one that is flat. There it is. Yes, got it. Hopefully that's long enough anyways. Alrighty. So you go like that. across there. Same with that one. Of course, that goes across the front like that. And then this goes up here to tie everything together like that. Which is kind of weird because it leaves a little gap. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's a little gap right there. But I'm not too worried about it. I think Lego knows what they're doing with their instructions. They have Lego Masters for a reason. Oh, sorry. That was... Ooh, I did not mean to slam on my desk like that. There's that piece, and then a small 1x2 black piece. Yes, I also saw the Lego shoot up underneath the manual here. We will take these. One of them goes back there. And the other one goes right there. Still trying to figure out where Paul Walker's actually going to sit, because there's no way that's the seat right there. Right? Like, don't get me wrong, that looks comfy and all, but like, it just doesn't even actually fit. So, I don't know. We'll get it figured out. I keep jumping ahead mentally, trying to second guess what they already have figured out for this instructions booklet. There we go. Now, I might do these ones on camera this time. The stickerings for these, whatever the heck these pieces actually are. So, let's see here. There it is. Sticker 15 and 16. You need to remember that they are going on like this. So 15 is right there. There we go. I'm going to take this, slap that down, put the sticker down, bam bam. Oh, now we're one sticker closer. And yes, I said sticker. Just want to make sure we're getting that through our heads. A sticker. And should be good there. Sorry if I'm not in frame for absolutely everything. I'm trying here, but can't guarantee that I will be perfectly in frame every time. Also, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that because, oh, that looks so good. I actually like the fact that they are rubber on the outside, like actual grippy rubber instead of hard plastic. That's kind of nice. I like that. Nice little touch that they didn't have to do, since most of these are gonna sit on a shelf. Alright, now we need this 1x5, this 1x1, place it in the middle, line it up so it actually lines up a little bit. Grab the blue, piece. Actually, don't know what it is. I thought I just saw it, and now I can't find it again. That's not it. Actually, it's gray. What am I doing here, dog? It's gray. Is this it? That's not it. That's not it. It's gray with the blue sticker. How am I not finding this? It's not like everything here isn't gray, though. That's not it. Brother, where is this? There's a steering wheel. Here, you know what? Just systematically start working through other parts, I guess. There it is. Got it. That worked. Way better than I actually thought that would. Alright, go ahead and put all these parts back up here. Now, what did I do with it? There it is. Brother, this is getting me. Alright, now we need another 1x1 black piece. And we're going to stack that on top of the already pre-stacked 1x1. Aha, here's where the other two muffler looking things go. Now we're going to put this weird humped 1x1 on here. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and set these wheels off to the side so they're not taking up excess space. There it is. Sink that down on there. That looks pretty good. Now we got to put these little silver caps on those. Are these supposed to be the bottles of nitrous or something? I don't know. Yes they are. That's what the little pink roses are for. The bottles of nitrous. Alrighty, gonna take this, flip it around. How do we want to clip that in there? It's not wanting to. Now that's not very securely attached, but I'm sure they've accounted for that one. Oh, I gotta put another one in there? But how am I? What? Okay, anyways, stop complaining, just do what they have predetermined for me. Bam, bam. Not quite, but I'm gonna need it, and I didn't want to have to search for it in a sec. Bam. And then, go bam. Now we attach to that. Right there. That doesn't seem quite right. They have theirs stacked a little better than that. There we go. That's more like it. Getting it stacked off to the side like that. Much more like it. Oh, and I can clip it in another spot. Boom, much better. And then, let's see, I just saw the handlebars there. I need another humped 1x1 black piece. That's not it. That's just a regular 1x1 black piece. Same in there. Same in there. Not the same in there. Okay. Now we will take this one. Set that. I will show you guys in a second. Right down here, which actually, if I can get the tweezers down here, I might readjust that so it sits a little better. Boom, just like that. Right next to the nitrous bottles, but not in front of. That's where I would assume the shifter goes. No, wait, shifter goes behind it. Oh, no. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. Gotta reach back there with the tweezers. Try and hold that down. I'll try and pull this up out of there. Go ahead and just unmount that nitrous bottle so I get a little more access. Goodness, that is in there. Jeez. Knock that one off and knock that one off, but hey, that's fine. Put that back. Now, put this in the correct spot. Get these tweezers out of here. Bam. There we go. That's what it should look a little more like. Not over here. I thought it was weird, and that's because I goofed and put it in the wrong spot. Now I need this, this, and this. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's why. Whew. That I missed a step a long time ago. Realized I just have a goofy brain. That goes there. And that goes there. And then this goes in between. Boom. We are cooking. But just don't give me fire, because the place might burn down. Alright, put the steering wheel on top of that. That Sparko racing seat looking kind of cool back there. Grab that. And if I could find it, there it is. That, and put those two together. So now we have a slanted, clear-ish piece. And we need to put sticker 13 on there. And it needs to go in this order. I'll show you guys here in a sec. Alright, so we'll have the narrow side of the slant, not the thick side, narrow side over here. And then you want it to where the one is facing up, and then obviously these two are facing to the left, left, my right, your guys' left. So you want it like that. Which is kind of nice. Or at least that's how it shows it in the picture. And I just followed the picture. Put that. Trying to find those nitrous bottles. I think it's starting to come along here. Here soon we should be building some cool stuff. By cool stuff I mean the outside of the vehicle. If I could pick it up. And that piece and this piece need to go right there. I think that's how they go. I don't think they get any closer than that. I see no possible way they get closer than that. So that works for me. Now we need this, and then that's not it. This. Put that right there, and put sticker 14 on there, which is that one right there. Obviously, I think I see which way that goes. That did not stick on there like it was supposed to. There you go. Like that. Now we can take this. I think squish it right there. Kinda seems a little awkward placed, but hey, you know what? If it works, it twerks. this right angle piece and this right angle piece. We need to go right behind the boost gauge and the steering column. And now we're cooking with fire. I know I said not to let me have fire, but here we are cooking with fire. Because we are getting closer and closer every step of the way to having a fully built Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. I know, I said all the different versions of the name, but you didn't have to, because it's technically double named. But whatever. Now we need this, I think this, this wedge, and that. We will find out in a second if I am all sorts of correct or all sorts of wrong. Put that there. Cover that up. I need sticker 12 and 5. We'll get sticker 5 first, just because that's just the way it happened to come off the sticker sheet. Got that. Right. There. And 12 will be somewhere up on here. I'm sure of it. There it is. Ooh, we're working on a door panel. Nice. I don't gotta get much closer to the end of this. Too much sticker. There we go. Now we have a door, it looks like. Well, most of a door, I guess. We've still got to put that piece there. And turn this the correct way so I can actually see what I'm supposed to do. There. Yes. The mount's there and there. That's actually kind of sicko move. I like that. Now I'm assuming we're working on the other door. Yeah, alright, same thing. Alright, boop, 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 boopity boop, boop, bloop, bloop. I need not that. No, okay, I'm lost. Let's see, that. This right angle, and wherever it went, that piece. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Okay, cool. And like that. Put that like that. There. Put that like that. Now obviously I'm going to go ahead and just do the stickers because it makes sense. Yeah, it's a little farther down than I would have liked. But for the sake of my I'm going to allow it to work. Alrighty, and then I need this sticker to go in this direction. Boom. Put that on right there. Oh yeah. It's starting to come together. Let's almost slap some wheels on there and put a couple body panels together and it's done, which is funny because we still got all that to go. Alrighty. Anyways, stop getting overly excited for nothing. Just keep plucking away at it, I guess. Gray? I'll hold on to this black, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, there. Gray. And then this. And another one. And these all go across the front like so. You'll see it in the ends or in your instruction booklet if you have one of these. Bam. Like that. A little quick close up of a lot of the stuff here. A lot of that going on. And I'm gonna need, I don't know, I'm trying to flip the page. That gray dot, and a black 1x5. That's a 1x3. I need a 1x5. I just had like 4 of these earlier. Yeah, there it is. It's off to the side. There we go. Alright. The one with the actual mounting dot on it goes on the very end like so. And that one goes right next to it like so. And this sits across the front. Like that. And then hopefully my camera doesn't die because it's looking pretty low. If it does though, I will just slap another battery in and continue. Are these the same? They are looking madly identical. Cool. No, stand up. No, they don't. They just don't. Okay. So I'm gonna need 2 of these slanted clear dots. 1 flat gray dot, whatever the heck you want to call that piece. Right angle mounting dot, or not dot, right angle mounting piece. Whatever that piece is. No, not that one. That one. It's got the little mounting dot in there. Then you need the other one that's got it on the outside, not the inside. And of course you need this. We're going to take that, put that there, line that up a little bit. That's that. This goes on the other side right there. And that goes right in front of it. And that one flips to the bottom side. Right there. So you get that. And across the top. And that one goes also right across the top like that. Why does that one not sit quite as flush? I have no idea. Hey, wait a minute. Ah, god dang. Nope. Get off there. There we go. the right angle piece goes on there. Sorry, sorry. Anyone watching my tutorial, don't forget, not that it's exactly a tutorial, it's just kind of me building one. If you want to use it though as a tutorial, I guess go ahead, but it's not exactly what it was intended for. It goes like that. And hopefully I can figure out how to click that on there. That looks about right. Ooh, those are some sicko mode headlights actually. Jeez. Look at those. Those are sick. I like that. Alright, same thing, other side. Let's see. There is the flat gray 1x1 block. There it is. It says right there. We need this piece. That. Cooking, we're cooking. That one there. Down there. And my mounting gray right angle piece is right here. Like that. Other direction. Also, make sure you click that in place so it actually sits flush like it's supposed to. Now you've got the other side all done up. Boom. Now you've got front headlights for both sides. Right, that one and that one, along with, I want to say that one, or maybe this one. I don't know. There's probably two of each. We'll just go along with it, and whatever one it is it. Come on, get in there. I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Oh, and make sure you click it into the right spot. Yeah, like that. Oh wait, is it? Never mind. Maybe like that. We'll find out. I'm gonna try and drop it in here, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it works. Boom. That's how you do it. Opposite thing for the opposite side. Now it drops down in there like that. Grab this yellow piece and another one of these 2-into-1 blocks, and then you gotta do it. Same thing for the other side. We'll be dropping those down into here, like so. And then we need two of these thingies. One goes, I don't know why I keep setting all the parts over here on the book and then picking them immediately back up, but I am, and it's kind of weird, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit. Fine, I'll hold it in my hand. That right angle piece mounts right on the inside right there. Hopefully I can show you guys with this one, kind of, a little bit better. Right there. Now we need this, and we're going to grab a black one, put it there. Now we need a gray one. Yes. Oh, we gotta get those flipped around. At least that's what the instruction book calls for. I'm not sure it actually matters, since it looks like I just put this piece in front of it anyways, and I'll probably never see it again. Gosh dang it, it's got to be the other directional piece. I'm sure it would have worked just fine if I was building the other sides, but I'm not, so we'll fix it. Oh goodness, I thought my camera died there for a sec. And I was about to cry. And then it started flashing again, and I was like, okay, we're good. So yes, we got to do the same thing other side. Got a gray dot there, and then black dot. The amount of times I've probably said there in this video is probably annoying as can be for all of you guys. I promise I'm not trying to be annoying with the word there. It's just kind of what's happened. Guys, we are not far away. There is a handful more instructions. Let's see. 110? No, 19 is... Yeah, okay, we got a couple more, but it's not a whole lot. I think we got this in the bag. We need both of these. And it looks like they need stickered 1 and 3. Be sure I understand which direction the sticker goes on there before I stick it on there, and then I look stupid later. That's that. Do. That should be that outside marker right there. And that goes there. So I can then put this sticker on there. Bada bing, bada boom. Almost broke my mirrors off trying to get that on there. Okay. I'll brew 1x3 with whatever in God's tarnation this thing is. Hold on, I have got to see. Okay, that goes there. And that there, it looks like. I don't know. Try my best here. Looks like that's somewhat accurate. And then straight up and down. Not twisted to the side like that. Just up and down. And grab this piece. And it looks like you gotta put stickers 6 and 2 on there. Okay. Sticker 6 goes like that, and actually that's fairly straight for not being able to actually get my fingies back there. And then I think 2 is pretty okay here. And actually I'm gonna grab that with a pair of tweezers. Maybe. The head of my tweezers is bent. There we go. Grab that off the book page. Careful. Ah, goodness. I stuck it to the book page, and now the book page is not letting go. There we go. Got it. And I don't think there's any paper stuck to it. Now, reach back here. And I think right there's a pretty solid spot. Oh boy, how was I wrong. There we go. That's pretty gosh dang good enough right there. Especially for a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. So. Stand this up like it's oriented in the book. Boom. Oh, now I have whatever the heck this piece is. Oh, I gotta do the same thing for the other side. Or, not other side, but you get what I'm saying. Sticker 7. I'm going with the fingies on this one. I'm gonna fat finger it. Oh, I definitely fat fingered that. Alright, jeez. Alrighty. Get my mic set back up here. And then there we are. Should be back in business. My camera battery died. I don't have a great camera. I've got a GoPro Hero 3, I want to say it is. 3. I think it's a 3. So, it's not a great one. And it's been abused and all that. And got not great replacement batteries. And yeah. I got it for my birthday a long time ago, and it's just not something that I've ever actually used a whole lot. So it's one of those got thrown around for a while. Can you click in there? Thank you. And can you click in there? Come on, there you go. There we go. Now we've got whatever this concoction is. Still need to put sticker 10 on. Goodness gracious. How many stickers for one tiny little assembly? Actually, we're down to one sticker left. Whew. That's almost perfect sticker placement right there. Almost. What? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, thank goodness. I was really hoping I didn't use this piece. There's a 1x3, and if you look very carefully at it, hold on, I gotta make sure you guys can actually even see that. Okay, well, you can clearly tell there's something on it, but it says GTR on it. I was really hoping I didn't use this piece for something else along the way. I'm sure they had that, you know, in mind, that maybe all of them have the word GTR on there. But I was really hoping they didn't give me only one, and I use it somewhere else, and I have to tear the whole car apart to get back to it, because I would have cried. There, and that one goes right there. Oh, it didn't exactly click on that like I would have thought it would have. And that mounts like that. That is poorly mounted, but again, sure they have that accounted into the steps here. Alright, we need this 1x3, this sloped piece, I would assume this one, this piece, 2 sloped blues, and I assume this piece. And then we'll just go ahead and obviously start plucking away at the instructions here. That goes there like so. Make sure it's lined up. I like my parts to be lined up correctly. This is supposed to hang off, yep, by 1. Cool, that's the correct piece. You take that, put that under there. flip pages. I'm sure it's just the same instructions other side. Oh man, that makes a beautiful pinstriping. Okay. Put that there. That there. That's there. And then, oh, I didn't grab me a second one of these blues, but that there. Now we have a hood. Hood goes right. Come on. Click in there. Right. Why are you not clicking it? Come on. I don't think there's supposed to be a space like that. I shall try again. Maybe there is supposed to be a space. If I look very carefully, I think there's supposed to be a space in there. So we'll go ahead and let that be for now. Grab this. Put that right angle like that. Another right angle like that. And I think we're down to... Hold on, I gotta make sure I do this the right way. I did not. Okay, we're good. Quick, easy, safe. Flip those around. Bam. Now we got a wang. Hold on, wait. No, we don't have a wang yet. That and that go there. Hang them off the side like that. Now grab whatever those tiles are, specialty tile I assume. Put that there. Now we should have a wang. Obviously I'm not going to stand the wing up, I can click it. Maybe I should have stood the wing up, because it popped a piece off trying to push it this way, where if I had come in like they said it would have pushed out and then I could have rotated it back. Honestly, I'm going to give it a little bit of a pitch, like that. I'm going to give it a little bit of a slope down towards the ground in the back. Woohoo! Time for windows. And put that on there. This. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Save this mentally. Because I mentally just saw this and just jumped straight for the. I already know how to do this, even though I've never built one of these, so I have no idea what I'm doing. This direction. Exactly that direction. That's exactly the direction that goes. I believe clicks in like that. Put that across the top. Put your weirdly triangled round corner pieces in there. Like so. Find out where there we go. Place my big window. Put that piece across the top. And then I now have a front window on the car, which, yes, is easily removable, so I can get Paul Walker in there, which we'll do at the end. Actually, this is sick looking. I like that. Now we get to build the wheels. The wheels! Oh, help if I put the wheel covers on the correct way. And then, oh, yep. There we go. Clearly not, I don't know. That looks very much like a Mitsubishi logo. Sure, it's not, but that's what it looks like. And we get to just click all the wheels on. Ooh, I love how easy those go on. But of course they click into place so well that I'm not sure those are coming off without a serious fight. Boom, now we've got a roller. It says pull this window off. Why tell me to put it on if you're going to have me pull it off? And then we take the wrench out of his hand? Or do we get to keep it in his hand? I think that'd be cool if we get to keep the wrench in his hand. Oh. No, I think we gotta take the wrench out of his hand. Wait, nope. His hand's hitting the center console. There we go. Big wrench, Paul Walker gets to go in. Lean back into his seat a little bit. Put the window on. Come on, let me put the window on. You can't have the wrench in there. It's just ever so slightly too big. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not sure he looked cool with the wrench in his hand anyways. Now we take the window and put it on. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Nissan Skyline GTR R34. I still don't like how loosey-goosey this is up in the front, but hey, it is what it is. And we have a couple leftover pieces, like a rose petal. Because I swear to God, that's the same piece that they would use for the roses if I had a rose set, but I don't have a rose set, so I don't need that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed watching me build this beautiful Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, please do remember to leave a like, maybe even subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Although, real quick, I did forget to put the NOS bottle sticker on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera. But now it's time for maybe some cool freaking B-roll, maybe. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.